I mean, again, our acronym to peace is power, equality, and law, see everything. Again, I quite often, well, we quite often say that. There's many acronyms to peace, but it means power, equality, and law, see everything. Meaning that although peace is the absence of all confusion, the acronym means that, make no mistake, don't think because I'm telling you peace that I'm going to let you just walk over me. Also, I'm saying peace because who don't want that? Right? Because if you raise your hand to me, we go to jail, see, your coward ass is definitely going to want some peace. Damn! I was supposed to go see my girl today, I'm in this. And, oh my God, what can I do? It's too late now. So let me avoid, let me just move around, okay. Peace, man, I don't want, okay, I got you. Let me get out your way. Let me get, no problem. Let me get out your way. You know, and that's what we're about. You know, first let me know who I am, right? Let me know what was done to me, right? And then once I understand that relationship, then I got people right now, too, man, some Juneteenth people mad at me. Woo! Juneteenth. This was you're familiar with Juneteenth?
Yes, sir.
What is Juneteenth?
Juneteenth was the day that slaves were released, 1865. The holiday.
Okay, right, but yeah, it's a little bit more to that story. It's a little bit more. Well, actually, 1863, right, 1865, it was, you're correct. It was in Texas, though, which means that most of all slaves were freed in 1863. 2 years still in Texas, you had people that were slaves. And so they wasn't freed until June of somewhere in 1860, like you said. Now, right, again, wow, who's the color man?
The color man is the Caucasian white man, or Yaqub got the devils of planet Earth.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, yeah, celebrate it. In fact, and the only reason why you got that date on a holiday, that's a holiday now.
Yeah.
Because we fought, we cried. Come on, how do you forget my ancestors? Okay, yeah, you're right, you know, and so people, and people did the reverse of what I said. We do have people that are in our fields of governments that we put in there, right, that recognize, okay, let's do that. But then, here he comes. I'm gonna commercialize this shit.
Make some money.
You know, you shout out in Harlem. Let's shout out, yeah, Juneteenth there. You get that black. I'm gonna say, yeah, all those people, yeah, Juneteenth,
10%.
No, not so much 10%, I'm gonna call them that. But they didn't know. So you celebrating it, but that's a wild way of celebrating it. Here's what I would have done. You wanna play some music? My man, what's your name, big brother?
Allah, Universal Knowledge Supreme, but AP for short.
Okay. Where you from?
I'm from Ruler's Land, Rockland County.
Okay. Well, I named there, bro. Peace, though. Peace to you. I'm like, you know. So, I'm saying, well, while you playing, you know, our ceremonial drums, someone is quoting the history of what's going on. I don't need no disrespect. I don't need no glamour this. In fact, simultaneously, we're not going to, like Black Solidarity Day. We're not going to stores. I'm not working. I'm not doing nothing for you. I'm not doing nothing. We shutting it down so you can remember what was done. Thank you for the camera. I'm on Channel 7, Eyewitness News, all in the, hear the drums. Oh, excuse me, I noticed today that it's very, solemn, it's very, you know, intense. Can you tell us why? Yeah, they for 2 years, while they enacted this law to free my people, white people had my people, slaves still in Texas, and wouldn't release them until the armies got there. You want me to jump now and clap my hands and feel good about that? Now, we not, the 5% aren't, I'm not spiritual. There no bones come, but the memory of that, I'm not gonna desecrate the memory of my ancestors. All of a sudden, like Kwanzaa, someone keep good idea. That's Christmas. Turn that. He knows how to touch things and turn them around. Right now, although I don't get into holidays, but we use those as opportunities to come together so I can talk to the family. Hey, how y'all doing? How's the family? Okay, bet, because I get it. I'm not here to make somebody a 5%. But you need to understand one of the things that makes you an 85% is you don't know your origin. And if you don't know your origin, then you don't know your history. And if you don't know your history, then you don't know how you're moving. I don't care nothing about Aunt Mam and them came from Alabama, and you can be eating pork right there, okay? Go ahead. But you need to know where you from first, and what's done to us, and what's continuing to be done. We'll get with this pork later. Right? Then you're like, okay, bet. You know, no, I'm not coming into peace to you. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, peace to you. How you doing? You know, Jesus, you know, sometimes I have little moments where I can talk, but I get little opportunities where you're able to talk with the family. You know, again, we're not here to, I'm to disparage people's avenues. Allah gave presents to children during the holidays. Because I'm not going to rob the child of that. I'm not going to rob them of that. I'm not going to tell them, you know, come on, y'all. Get these children some toys, man. We're not here to be narrow-minded. But with this toy, later on will come a conversation. I'm playing with this toy, yeah, thank you. No, I'm not going to rob you of your childhood. Because Allah understood later the youth He taught, right? You know, now you're given the opportunity to teach other children. You know, so we get that, but don't get embellished with the idea of it's Christmas and you know they know Uncle Kenny he go start you know again I know who I am, so they call me my honorable name. I don't flip. Yeah, I know you know I know you don't believe in Thanksgiving. I got my bowl. You ain't showing the pork. Okay, I got my bowl. Right? But why are you so upset? Good, beautiful question. Thank you. See, go ask for 5% of that know their lessons. What'd you say? Oh, you saw something now. Okay, so let me turn the mic on. Okay, so let me tell you about Plymouth Rock. And then we get into that. And then we go all the way up here. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know, but I'm just saying how so some of the Juneteenth people were like, yo man, because I was like really talking some of the heads. I get it, because you want to galvanize people, but you're not doing it in a ceremonial, you know, like, you know. Yeah, I get it, because if you don't do it, you want to attract people. Right, because I'm watching the moat go up the block, and people like, you know, they're playing music, and I'm like, so what's this about? I'm not ignorant. Oh, it's Juneteenth. Okay, so what happened? Now, they beat the slave, we just celebrating it. Oh man, come on. You're not even doing that one right. Yes, you're correct, but you don't understand the gravity of what you mean. Just like the word nigger. Because in the same breath, while you're walking down to a food stand, at least 20 people, yo, my nigga, we off today. Yup, I'm gonna follow this moat down the block, and you have no concept that this word comes from the mindset of a people who were physically enslaved and still doing it to this day. In fact, wrote the law in such a fashion where it says, I keep telling you, you need a slave or involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for a crime. So I need to make sure crime is committed here. Because when I revoke your right, you have none. That's what the judge told me, and I blew trial. Now, I'm graphic with it. Prison matter from the back. Docket number 79841. Yeah, that's right. I ain't no flag on or nothing. I know I am who I am, but you know, yeah, okay, have a seat. Verdict? Guilty. Okay. Then we get to sentencing. He says, I told you, I know I have, you know, the fact me trying to go to a program would be out of the question because your rights have been revoked now. That's out of the question. And by revoke, you a slave, nigga. That's what you are. Yeah, that's what you are. You're a nigga. You a nigga. And they look at me like, oh, yes, you are. Show me proof. Neither slavery or involuntary servitude. You decided, oh wise one, to commit a crime. knowing you knew the lessons. Why your face look so solemn now? You wasn't when you was committing the crime. You want pity? God? Ooh. Oh, I'ma laugh hard at your punishment. I know eternally you feeling it now. Yeah. Man, please. Yeah, look, I tell on me. See, I'm not gonna give it to you. Ray's supposed to be given to you. And once again, I'm sorry. I start seeing the dog from Rockland, Queen City, Orlando. We got people, Medina, the guard with his woman. I'm watching all this here, but you're in jail. You're in prison. Difference. Put the paper down, nigga. Give me the paper. Give me the paper. Your name is 01R1919. That's your fucking name. That's your name. So I'm using vulgarity and intensity because they're not playing with you in there.
Facts.
Right? And I'll beat you an inch away from your black nigga ass life in here. And no one to hear your screams. Welcome to my world. What? So I said, man, let me read these lessons. We get this thing right. Shut my mouth. Put my game plan together. Yeah, I was graphic. Because that's what it is. And then you, on top of that, you have the audacity to dance on the bones of your ancestors and make a mockery of Juneteenth. Oh, did you forget? You were just almost like them. On the count. In fact, I just missed. I always do that. I'm sorry. I don't forget that. I've been home a long time. But I know now the map, 120. If, like the young lady said, the young queen, if a civil I put not before with you, what must be done? If me, she said maybe. And it means that. Maybe. Or something that's not absolute. God is absolute, and so is his family. But when you don't do things as absolute, that's where you go. And don't cry. Just go to your lessons. Peace. I mean, look, okay, bet. Oh, I'm beating my own ass with many stripes.
If Mecca did this.